David Menzies for Rebel News here in downtown Toronto. Well, folks, one of the factors about the coronavirus pandemic is what is going to be the effect on the homeless community. I've just met an individual here, Bob Clark. He's originally from the United States, and he's going to tell me his story and how he's coping and what he's doing. You said you were staying at the Good Sheppard hostel, and a few days ago you decided to check yourself out, and basically you're living on the streets right now, Bob. Why did you make that decision?
Well, it's because I made this decision on Monday. What's the day? Thursday? So 3 days ago, I was doing my laundry, and there was a press conference on the TV, Channel 24. It involved the Ontario Coalition Against Poverty and another homeless advocacy group. I didn't catch the beginning of the press conference, and they spoke so eloquently, a man and a female ER doctor, about the plight of the homeless and how horribly worse it is now and getting worse all the time, and the homeless helpers are worried about catching coronavirus from helping the homeless, and it was this awful, dire situation, guaranteed to get worse because of the crashing economy. And I thought, if I'm abstaining from the healthcare system because it's overburdened, I would be the ultimate hypocrite if I took a bed in a shelter when so many Torontoians were not getting services. So
that's interesting. So it was almost an act of altruism on your part. You were entitled to be at the shelter, but as you said, you didn't want to be a strain on the healthcare system. Inside the shelter, the shelters and the hostels, Bob, what is the situation like? We're told we're supposed to be keeping a social distance from each other of approximately 2 meters. Did you see those kind of stipulations being adhered to?
Well, I mean, all of this is new to everybody, okay? Nobody's ever dealt with anything like this before who's alive, and they're doing the best they can. Habits die hard. I've seen some older guys cough in their hands and so forth, but yeah, they're trying and they're doing their best, and I think they're doing a good job. I did not fear. I'm not afraid of the virus. I think that I have nothing. Let's put it this way: I have no complaints about the Good Sheppard shelter. They may have saved my life, and I think they're doing a good job across the board.
But is it possible that they simply can't comply with the kind of social distancing regulations that are out there, and that maybe shelters and hostels are very much at risk of, spreading COVID-19?
Oh, I would say they're very much more at risk than the general population. For one thing, until recently, everyone was ordered out after breakfast, not at 8 a.m., not to come back until 5:30 p.m. to check back in. So where everybody else is being told to stay at home, the homeless were being told you got to leave. But that's changed. They've lessened the hours, and some of the maybe more at-risk people were being allowed to stay all day. But like I said, it's new to everybody, and I don't have any complaints or anything bad to say about the Good Sheppard.
Hey folks, as you know, Rebel News doesn't accept a penny of government funding, nor would we take it if it were offered. We depend on you, our viewers, and I know this isn't the best time to ask for a donation, but I must ask nevertheless, if you can help us, please go to our new website, helprebelnews.com. That's helprebelnews.com, and contribute whatever you can so that we can continue to bring you the other side of the story.